All right, let's talk about something really important today. We're diving into what it takes to overcome addiction. Think of this as a path to taking back control, to finding a brand new beginning. We're going to break down the actual steps right here, right now. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way right from the start. We need to tackle the biggest myth there is about addiction. I'm sure you've heard it. Maybe you've even said it to yourself. If I just had more willpower, I could stop. But is that really what it's about? What if the whole game is different than we thought? Yeah, so first things first, we have to completely redefine what we're up against. This isn't some battle of your character or your morals. No, it's actually a battle with your own brain chemistry. And you know what? Understanding the science behind it, well, that's the key. That's what unlocks the strategy to actually win. And this is so powerful because it completely reframes the entire problem. See, addiction isn't a moral failing. It's a biological process. It literally rewires your brain's reward system, changing how you experience pleasure and what motivates you. And when you really get that, it takes away so much of the shame, right? It lets you focus on what really matters, retraining your brain to find that same sense of reward in healthier ways. So once you've wrapped your head around the what of addiction, it's time to dig deep and find your why. This is the emotional heart of the whole journey. It's that spark, that fire that's going to fuel you when things get tough. It's that moment where you just decide, okay, I'm taking the controls back. And this quote just hits it perfectly, doesn't it? That's the first truly honest step. It's looking the problem straight in the eye with no judgment and just saying, I want my control back. This has nothing to do with weakness. It's about acknowledging you're in a real fight and deciding you're going to be the one in charge of your own life again. So, what's your why? What are your reasons? Is it your health? Your relationships with people you love? Is it just freedom? The freedom to make your own choices again? A great piece of advice is to actually write these down. Put them somewhere you'll see them every single day. Because these aren't just words on a page. They're your personal fuel. They're what you'll turn to when the going gets tough. All right, so you've got your why. It's clear, it's powerful. Now let's get into the how. This is the part where we get super practical. We're going to build your toolkit for change, a real concrete action plan that you can follow one step at a time. And the whole plan really boils down to just 3 core steps. That's it. They're simple, they're clear, and breaking it down like this makes the whole thing feel, well, a lot more manageable. So let's dive into each one. First up, identifying your triggers. So what's a trigger? It's anything, really. A person, a place, even a feeling that just sparks that craving. Think about it. Are you more likely to slip up when you're stressed? Or bored? Or maybe when you're around certain people or in certain places? Knowing your triggers, it's like having a map of a battlefield. It shows you exactly where the danger zones are so you can plan a safer route. Number 2, build your support network. And listen, I want to be crystal clear on this. Asking for help is a sign of incredible strength. It is not weakness. Having people in your corner, people who truly believe in you, man, that can make all the difference in the world on a journey like this. And the third step is all about replacing the habit. Here's the thing. You can't just get rid of something and leave a big empty space, a void. You have to fill it with something positive. Your brain is still looking for that hit of reward, so you've got to give it a new one. Things like exercise, a creative hobby, pouring that energy into your work. These things aren't just distractions. They're actively building a brand new and way more fulfilling life for you. Okay, a plan is absolutely essential. But let's be real, this journey is probably not going to be a perfect line. There are going to be challenges. So we need to talk about how to navigate those inevitable bumps in the road, like cravings and, yeah, even setbacks. Here is a super simple but incredibly powerful tool for when those moments get really intense. It's called the 5-minute rule. When a craving hits, your brain's reward system is just firing on all cylinders. The trick is to not give in right away. Just tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to wait 5 minutes. That's it. That tiny pause is often all it takes for that first intense wave to pass, and suddenly you're back in control. But what if you do slip up? What happens then? This right here is so important. A relapse is not a reset button. It does not mean you failed, and it doesn't erase all the progress you've made. The wrong way to think is, I blew it, I have to start all over again. The right mindset? It's, okay, that was a setback. What can I learn from it? I'm just going to keep moving forward from right here. And as you keep moving forward, don't forget you have to heal your whole self. Addiction takes a massive toll on both your body and your mind. So focusing on good nutrition, getting enough sleep, moving your body, and finding some mental calm with things like meditation, that stuff isn't just a side quest. It's a core part of the mission. It's how you repair your body's chemistry and build up that resilience. And all of this brings us to the final phase of the journey, and honestly, it's the most empowering one. This is where we shift gears. The focus moves from just healing to actively growing into the person you really want to become. I mean, just look at the power in this mindset shift. It's huge. The words you use to define yourself, they literally become your reality. When you let go of a label like addict and instead start seeing yourself as someone who is healing and growing, it changes the entire game. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by the person you are choosing to become right now, today. And please, on this journey, remember to be kind to yourself. This is not a race. There's no finish line you have to cross by tomorrow. Every single day that you stick to your plan, that's a win. That's a victory. The goal is progress, not perfection. Always. And hey, if you need a little help building these new habits, here are some great tools that can make a real difference. Journaling is amazing for processing your thoughts. Apps like Calm or Headspace are fantastic for meditation, and a good book can give you that jolt of motivation when you need it. Just think of these as extra resources for your toolkit. So, there it is. The path is laid out for you. It's a journey of understanding your brain, of taking real, decisive action, and ultimately of transforming your entire identity. Your story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. So the real question is, who will you become?